Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you the Stanley Adventure Cook and Brew set. Alright, thanks for coming back. I want to show you this today. This is something sort of new from Stanley within the last year. Some of you may remember, a long time ago, I reviewed this coffee press from Stanley. And that's all this really is a coffee container and a press. This, on the other hand, has multiple uses. This is double-walled, so obviously you can't boil in it. But it still is a coffee press. So you got to have another pot to boil your water in, pour it in here, put your coffee in, and then press down. Now this will keep your coffee warm for a very long time, and I've used this lots on in my kind of my travel get-home bag. I keep it in there because it's convenient. You know, I can heat up, cut a little bit of water in a pot, toss it in there, and it's good to go. However, it's heavy, and it only has one use. You can drink out of it from the top, like that. But again, it's got one use and one use only, and that is just to brew coffee. Couldn't double as a cook kit or a pot or anything like that. This, on the other hand, can. And it is actually a little bit lighter. So this is the Stanley Adventure Cook and Brew set. Does have a coffee press in it, as you can tell there. You do have a nice single-walled pot, though. And that's the cool part. This makes it super easy to boil up water for, say, a meal. And when you're done, boil up some more water for your coffee, press down, and you've got a full pot of coffee. And for a larger cup, this makes about 2 cups. For your smaller, like 8-ounce coffee cups, probably do about 4. So we're going to show you how it works. It holds 32 ounces of liquid, 32 ounces full. The fill line is a little bit lower, I believe. I've tested it only once, so I'm not sure. We're going to find that out when I fill it up. So you just pour the water in, bring the water to a boil, add the coffee, let it sit for about a minute, then push the plunger in. Real simple, just like any other coffee press. The nice part about this is I used this a couple days ago when I first started testing it, and I was able to keep this fairly warm on my desk in the morning. So I heated up some water, put my coffee in, pushed down, and I had coffee on my desk all morning. So it's pretty convenient for that. I'm not entirely sure it's going to replace this because I do have a cook kit in my travel get home bag, but it might, depending on weights and stuff. Now, the measurements, it's 4.3 inches by 4.3 inches by 7.6 inches, and it weighs 14.9 ounces. So we're going to do a little quick weight comparison between the two, see which one is lighter, and then we're actually going to test it out. All right, I figured I'd just zoom in on the weight, but I still see you can't see it, so I'll just read it to you if you can't see it through the thing here. This doesn't have the best screen for looking at it at an angle. Anyway, this is the one I had in there before, the Stanley coffee press. And that weighs 17.81 ounces with nothing in it. And this is the Adventure Cook and Brew set. And that's 15.3 ounces, 0.03 ounces. So that is a little bit lighter, a couple ounces lighter, and has multi-purpose. So let's go try out this new brew cup and see how it works. All right, first of all, I'm going to fill it up to the fill line. I want to see how much water that takes, because I would say it's not 32 ounces. It's a little bit under, but let's see. Well, guess I was wrong. That's almost dead on, 32 ounces. And this was a little over full over the 32 ounce line. So, cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put it on here. We're going to start this up and boil it. And I won't come back and do, show you how the boiling times, because it really doesn't matter as long as it boils. Put it on there. Pull back a little bit so you can see it. There you go. And I'll bring you back once it's time to brew some coffee, and we'll see how it tastes when I'm done. All right, so we got it at a decent enough temperature. I don't like my coffee scorching hot, so once I start to see bubbles coming up, it's usually good for me. So I'm going to turn this off. There we go. Put it down here, and I'm just going to dump in. I have like 3 big scoops of coffee there. I do like my coffee strong, so that's probably why some people are going, oh my gosh, that's a lot of coffee. mix it up. And I'm just going to let it sit for a few minutes, give you a little information on it. Now these run about, I believe they're $23, so they are a little bit cheaper than the other set I showed you, the other coffee press. I believe that was 28 or 26. So not a bad deal. They are made of completely stainless steel. The plastic, this you can put over this. It is, it won't melt. It is all BPA free, so it's all safe to use. And it's a fairly simple item to operate. Now it will be a little hard to push down the first time because that's a very tight seal around there. They say to use a little bit of water. So before you put this in, maybe get a little water, just put it around the edge and then push down. It will be a little difficult the first time you use it, but after that it's fairly simple. And I noticed that too, and then I went looking in the directions for a little more information on it. So let me pop open my cup here. This is a little camp cup. These are kind of handy to have. They pack flat, they're just rubber. You pop them open. So let's give this a press and see how it works. See, now it's nice and easy. Also too, the heat will heat up that rubber seal and make it a little bit easier to push. But that's very, very simple to push down. Alright, so there you go. You straighten out that lip and pour out some coffee. Not seeing any grounds. That's one of my biggest complaints with coffee presses is the grounds you get in the coffee after, and that does a really good job of making sure there's no grounds floating around in it. So let's try it out. Yeah, that's really, really good. So that is the Stanley Adventure Cook and Brew set. These are available in Walmart or other sporting goods stores. I believe they're in REI as well. So I'm sure they're in most outdoor and camp stores. They are available in Walmart, like I said. I will have a link down below where you can pick one up. On Amazon, they run about 23 bucks with free shipping, so that's not too bad. And I love Stanley stuff, so you really can't beat it. The nice part about this is these fold flat like that, and you can still pick it up, but it compacts down to a little bit of a smaller size. It is a little bit lighter than the other coffee press here that I showed you, so it's definitely an option worth thinking about. And it's also basically a portable cook kit. You could probably put a little smaller propane gas canister in there and a small stove, even your utensils possibly, and you'd probably be good to go. So it does make for a nice light cook kit as well. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check this is down below in the links below. That is our Amazon store down below. You can pick in anything you want that I review in that store. Most of the time, stuff that I put in reviews, I will put in my Amazon store. If you don't see anything you like, just click search on top and search for whatever you want. Helps out the channel a whole lot. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below. If you guys are looking to get started at some good freeze-dried foods, definitely the way to start it out. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.